Oh, hey there guys, Elton here on Metcalfe Street, La Rue Metcalfe here in downtown Montreal. It's rush hour, it's about 6 something p.m. and in the back of that building is Montreal, which I walked all the way up last week, which I should make it a regular habit of doing because it's healthy for the body and also great for the mind, to clear the mind because I live in the rat race of the city. And right here, the cross street is Boulevard de Maisonneuve. So this is one of these streets I've been wanting to make a walking video for a while. There's a good looking Mustang, eh? And now we're looking east on the Maisonneuve Boulevard. This is a hotel, very fancy and modern hotel. I think this is where Ben's restaurant used to be, actually. It was right here. If you guys remember Ben's, you're about my age or older. Ah, good old non-scrap. Right on. Now, it is the... I can't even... I'm so fucking blind I can't even read that. It's the... something hotel. What is it? Oh, fuck. I'm gonna have to go across the street to see what the fuck it says. Oh, the hell, what do I care? It's a fancy hotel for people like me who can't afford it. That's what it is. There you go. Anyway. So... there we go. So now we're going to walk south here. We got some beautiful cumulus clouds with a chance of thunderstorms today. Here comes a zombie. Almost walk into me as usual. There's a Dodge Durango that I've really come to like these, actually. You could buy a lot more boring vehicles than that, believe me. Who was it that used to say that on that show there, South Park? Mr. Poopy Head. What the fuck was his name again? You know, the piece of shit there, the imaginary friend of Cartman. I don't remember his name. Anyway, whatever. It was funny as hell. So I'm gonna move nice and slowly because I had a hell of a full day yesterday there, and walking a lot and filming a lot. And there's a Tesla, good looking automobile, eh? I wonder if this car, I think it might be considered to be full size nowadays. I mean, I've been in one. It's got space, man. You know, ça a de l'espace. Yeah. And look at this over here. I mean, seriously. What the fuck were they thinking of at BMW? Seriously, I mean, it's one thing to make an i8, an electric car, an exotic electric car, which is strange in itself. But to make this wretched little auto and put a BMW name on it. I can't imagine what the BMW hardcore enthusiasts must have thought of when they saw this car and they saw it in the magazines or ads or whatever and saw, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Now there's a more realistic BMW right there, even though it's not great. Yeah. And we're approaching La Rue Sainte-Catherine, one of Montreal's main drags. And if you don't like crowds, you don't want to be on that street. I like this building here. It's got a nice Art Deco look to it with those lights. But I don't know, I gotta wonder if maybe they modernized it because the facade looks a little bit plain, but look at that entrance even. Beautiful Art Deco period. Okay, I filmed the elevator in there. It was revamped, but still it's a beautiful entrance, and you know, the whole area where the elevators are, all those different floors. Look at this, look at all this hullabaloo. Yeah. So I'm making my way slowly down here. I'm going to go towards Peel later on. Maybe take the 107. Maybe see if I can film a freight down and around Bridge Street. Probably not because they're not frequent there. Well, see, there's a good old AEC Route Master there, that yellow bus there, ex-London Transport. And since this is Montreal, we could jaywalk here. No, the cops don't give a shit. Nobody cares. La Rue Sainte-Catherine, that's St. Catherine Street. Speaking of beautiful entrances, look at this right here. Hey, this is a Drunkard Street drugstore, but what do you think it was before? It's so fantastic. Very, very nice. Yeah. It's lovely. Just lovely. You know, this camera makes me a little nervous because it's much lighter than my other one. It's really a compact camera, and you could, oh my God, you could really easily drop this camera. It's one of the downsides to it. But like I always say, everything comes at a price. But other than that, it's absolutely fantastic. I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled with Canon. This is an excellent product. The other one before, I mean, great image and all that, but the zoom on it was really fucking shite. So. Oh God. God, Tim Hortons iced cappuccinos are too addictive. Oh my God, I would have taken a medium, but I'm like, man, I've already had 4 coffees today, so I gotta put the brakes on somewhere, you know? Yeah, look, Don's famous. Don's famous restaurant, yeah, deli. Right. Down the back streets, yeah, good old Route Master. With a beautiful entrance of the Gazette building. And where HMV used to be on the other side, which unfortunately closed down as a sign of the times. And look at that fucking Route Master. That bus is like right now already 50 years old or older and still going. And that's amazing because, again, the expression, they don't make them like they used to. And by the way, not to be negative Nancy, but I don't agree with these fucking sidewalk harasses. I think they're dangerous. I think there are accidents waiting to happen. But that's me. Popular joints over here, though, eh? Seriously. Look at this, the Balsam Inn, Trattoria. Nice facade, though, very nice. Everybody got their friends. I don't have any friends. Friends only let me down. Or I let them down. That's just how it is. I guess it just goes to being bipolar and an eccentric. Ooh, look, rent a Mini, and you're gonna be so hip. I'll take the Cherokee, even though I don't really like it a lot more. Oh boy, major work going on here. Now that building right there is the tallest structure in the city. That's Place Ville-Marie. Wait, is it Place Ville-Marie or not? Yeah, we're approaching now the Sunlight building, which I have to go get a better shot of it on the other side, actually. Those new minivans that doesn't look at all like a caravan. Fucking weird. Sign of the times once again. You know? Look at that. The Sunlight building. The oldest, I believe if I remember right, the oldest high-rise building in the city. And also the oldest and largest underground parking in the city. I had a friend who used to work here. Until he got fired. We got a lovely park here. This is, I think this is part of Phillips Square, actually. Yeah, good place to chill. Take it easy, smoke a cigarette, have a coffee, play guitar, whatever. A little windy down here, though. Good breeze, though. We need that breeze. It's been so goddamn hot lately. Holy mackerel. Holy Toledo, Batman. Jojo was a man who thought he had it coming. Jojo lived his life in Tucson, Arizona, Boston, California. Get back, get back, get back to where you once belonged. Get back, hello pigeons. Get back to where you once belonged. Get back, Jojo. What the hell is this, man? I saw one of these the other day. What the fuck is that? Are they trying to do like a fender skirt or something? Oh, God almighty. It's hard being old school today. For me, anyway. Oh, I'm going to take a break here, I think. I'm going to take a break around this bench. We'll be back right after these important messages from our sponsor. I'm just kidding. Scrap! Well, some big clouds are about to roll in, it seems anyway, so I figure I should keep this going. Look at this, I just noticed this is brand new, I think. There's a National Bank branch over here. Well, it makes sense, you're downtown, this isn't fucking Hochelaga, you know? So we'll keep floating down, I don't know, maybe we'll film for another block. I don't remember where the street ends, frankly. Ah. Beautiful evening. Fucking jerk off. Did you see that? And then we got these fucking overpriced piece of shits over here, the fucking goddamn hybrid scrap piece of fucking garbage. With the fucking rear doors, by the way, which won't even fucking close properly. Fucking Nova junk scrap. Hard to believe this company used to make classics. You don't know what I'm referring to, then you're not a bus enthusiast, or you don't know buses, so. But they got air conditioning, eh? At least they're good for something. Whoa, look at that cloud back there. Whoa, daddy! I love a thunderstorm, and they're predicting one. Possibly. But very local. Or as I see what they call on weather.com, which is the American weather channel, they'll say a stray shower or thunder shower is possible, or thunderstorm. It's interesting. Yeah. Basilica. I've been in here. It's incredibly beautiful. Just like all the old churches inside. They're really outstanding. You don't have to be religious to appreciate that. You know, there's my uncle's truck right there, eh? Escalade. Yeah, Phillips Square continued. They really did a beautiful job, though, redoing all this here with all the tiles and everything and the benches. It's really fantastic. It's outstanding. Outstanding. What the fuck is this car? Is that a Volvo? It is a Volvo. And yet Volvo has conformed and become to look like every other car there is today, practically. Once again, sign of the times. Smack! I almost walk right past this. Look at this. Check this out. That looks like a World War II piece of history right here. This artillery gun right here, man. Let's check that out for a second. Not that I believe in war, but it was necessary. It says this 25-pounder field gun was what? Printed to the city by Montreal. 1962. I'm not reading all that because then I got to get really close, not visually impaired. So, yeah, World War II piece, eh? Anybody out there who thinks that you know, World War III is not impossible, you don't follow what the hell is going on in the world. Let me tell you right now. Yeah. It's funny I said 1962 on that bronze plaque, actually, because Place Ville-Marie right there was also completed at that time. Sorry, is that Place Ville-Marie or is it over here? No, it's over here, excuse me. Anyway, moving along. Oh yeah, look at this, there's this walkway. What a surprise, they closed it. What a surprise. Not surprising. Why? What? They're going to build a condo on top of this now? Trying to find another way to keep the homeless people out of there, I guess? I don't know. I don't want to know. It's too bad we've come to a point where I find 90% of the fucking modern cars boring compared to all these old and vintage and even some of them ancient buildings. You know? Seriously. Hey, Marco, there's your car. If you see this. My friend, the bus driver, who I forgot his name. Okay, now we're talking. Look, there's an old Jeep Cherokee there. All right, fine. Fantastic. Very good. Nice color. Nice wheels. Okay. Yeah, that's a nice truck. I was thinking about that last night, you know, where somebody said once to me, it says, it's not a truck, it's a Jeep. I'm like, oh, excuse me, pardon my French. It's a fucking truck, though. Come on now. Hey, look at that. Still got the what the fuck? Mont View. No, this truck is not from Quebec. Oh. I got a feeling it's from out west anyway. Look, it's got no rust at all on it. Fucking nice looking Jeep, man. See, the person parked that the correct way. That's what you're supposed to do. If you're on a if you're on a hill on a slant, you're supposed to turn your wheels inward to the sidewalk in case, you know, I don't know, in case that the vehicle decides to start rolling. You know. So yeah. Gonna stop here a moment. Well, I'll be damned. There's something I never noticed before. Metcalfe becomes de la Cathedrale Street. Or in English it would be Cathedral Street. Oh, how do you like them apples? Holy shit. I never noticed that. Goddamn colorless cars all over the place. Unbelievable. Hey, Uncle Rob. That's what he drives, my Uncle Rob. Escalade. Escalade. What are we at? De la Gauchetière? Yeah, la rue de la Gauchetière. And there is the Fairmount Chateau Champlain, which opened in time for the Expo 67 year, season, whatever. Of course, it wouldn't be Montreal without construction, would it? Huh? Ah. Yeah. And there's, of course, also, whoa! There's also the Place du Canada over here. Scrap! Junk! And here's a metro entrance at this, for this building. I just went to take a piss at this. This is the atrium. This is a, you know, office tower, and also it has a skating rink, actually, right on this floor, ground floor. And this is one of the entrances for Le Métro Bonaventure, the metro station. Right? Yeah, and we're going to be finishing this. I think I'm going to finish this right here because I want to save on battery power, so I don't think it gets too much more interesting than this, really. And also, we're going to finish at another office building here. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, this is also the TCV, which is French for Terminus Centre-Ville. This is where a lot of the off-island and Montreal transit buses come out of. They come here from Longueuil, Chateauguay, La Prairie, oh my god, all kinds of places. Fucking Candiac, lots of different places. There's the Place du Canada also on this side. This is also a military regiment right here. And I used to work on this building too, because this building is also part of an office building. I used to work at a call center here. Called, which still exists, called Atelka. Not a very good call center though. I don't know, maybe they've improved with time, but for me, whatever. There's a megabus. And that's part of Place Bonaventure there. And you see that ramp right there? That's a ramp for cars, but below that, behind that, there's the trains, the Via trains, and the commuter trains that come out of there. So there you go, man. This concludes our virtual tour. There's one of the off-island buses right there. This scrap hybrid junk. Very noisy buses. And yeah, I'm going to stop here. So hope you liked it. And take care. Rock on. Bye-bye.